Next, 3 local entrepreneurs will pitch their ideas to local moguls. They will compete for over $30,000 in cash and awards to take their Wisconsin business to the next level. These are the moguls.
I need to figure out how you're making money.
You're really doing something special.
What are you looking for from us?
Who can we help the most?
Jerry Gendusa is the former CEO of MTech, now founder of Stuck, providing breakthrough strategies for businesses and entrepreneurs, and author of Get Unstuck.
You have to have passion, you have to have a drive. A lot of people will tell you what you can't do, and taking risks is all a part of being an entrepreneur.
Debbie Allen owned McDonald's franchises, then founded DNA Networks, an executive coaching firm.
Always focus on what it is that customers need. It's not only important to get customers, but you got to be able to keep them and grow them as well.
If you've heard one call, that's all. You know David Gruber, founder of Gruber Law Offices.
Entrepreneurs are driven, and it's amazing how so many folks have been able to change the world just one person at a time, one idea at a time.
Peggy Ann is the head visionary and founder of Life Moves, a concierge move managing company. She was also the co-owner of Empire Level Manufacturing.
The best thing you can do as an entrepreneur, act on an idea.
This is Project Pitch It.
My name is Gloria Ramirez.
I'm Mara Natkin.
We are the owners and creators of Artery Inc. We create product that encourage and inspire you to learn more about your body and take better care of it in a more fun, artistic, and very unique way. So we started our business 5 years ago when we went through our own lifestyle changes. I got diagnosed with a thyroid condition as well as chronic inflammation, 2 conditions that needed my immediate attention and a change of lifestyle.
Now, being the awesome partner that I was and am, I followed along with a lot of her lifestyle changes. Although nothing was wrong specifically, I knew that I wasn't feeling as good as I possibly could. So we dove into a lot of research. We started learning about how our bodies worked and understanding them better and treating them better. And we could not believe how awesome we started to feel. That we thought, how in the world can we share this and encourage and inspire others? So we knew, being artists, that that was the way we wanted to do it. So we started out by creating a line of greeting cards, prints, and t-shirts, which we brought samples here today. We've actually brought you a print each, and if you have a minute to take a look at it, you'll notice some familiar things. This is our Heart of Milwaukee, which is one of our most popular designs. We've also published our own coloring book, which we brought here as well. It's called Show Me Your Guts. It has 33 drawings in it, and each drawing comes with a fact and a take action tip. All of these facts and tips are written by us, but then we get checked by a local naturopathic doctor and an anatomy teacher to ensure that they're accurate. We sell our products in a lot of different ways. Online, through events, and retail. We sell our products in over 40 stores across the country, a lot locally right here in Milwaukee, like Outpost, The Wax Wing, and Whole Foods. We've also been using our artwork lately, and this year especially, within the medical field, which has been really fun and really unique. We've done custom designs for the Medical College of Wisconsin, as well as shirts for Freighter Hospital, and working with organizations like the National Kidney Foundation. We've actually brought 4 very unique people with us today to show you how our shirts are being used. So first we have Megan, who will be out here, awesome. She is a physician assistant, a local physician assistant, and she's wearing our lung shirt today. So thank you for being here, Megan. We also have Jennifer coming out as well, and she is actually a melanoma survivor wearing our skin shirt. And she works with Anne's Hope, which is an organization that raises awareness for melanoma and skin cancer. So thank you for being here. And then last but not least, we have these 2 cuties, Auden and Sarah, who are wearing our transplant apparel shirts. And they have their liver shirts on. And they actually both had partial liver transplants, and they actually share the same liver and didn't know each other before, until after that. So thank you so much for being here. And if you want to flip around to show your back, we have a transplant on there as well. Thank you so much.
Awesome. I have some things I could probably lend you because I've made art in my kitchen. I made a rug out of part of my brain scan.
No way.
Yes, I did a few years ago. And it's the left and the right side, and it's colored for that too.
That is so great.
So you want to scale it.
Yes.
How can we help?
I think this show specifically, and you guys can help with the reach. And we know so much in the past, especially the past 2 years, that connections are everything, and just knowing the right people is everything. And then monetary-wise, I think that can help us expand our marketing so we can reach a larger audience.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so
And
much.
I hope you like my spine as I walk out.
I love it.
It's good to have a backbone.
Thank you.
Take care.
You think about the medical field, which is huge already, and being able to use it maybe as a way of having conversations with people about their conditions, or just it's an icebreaker. It's something to, you know,
On a
really
daily
make people,
basis,
yes.
I deal with doctors, surgeons, hospital people. My daughter is a physician's assistant who works in a local hospital, who works with kids. If you could humanize yourself and make yourself approachable and make a different situation more positive and upbeat. And I mean, a kid sees somebody in a t-shirt or fun t-shirt, they're gonna react differently than seeing somebody in a generic blue outfit with a stethoscope.
In Season 1 of Project Pitch It, we met Terrence Coleman and his online talent management service. Since appearing on the show, his business has pivoted and continues to evolve.
We learned a lot about actually growing as an entrepreneur. So it was more of a personal thing for me, just for the simple fact that we learned a lot about finances, we learned a lot about marketing, we learned a lot about personal brand as well. So the entire entrepreneur journey has been eye-opening, to say the least. When we first came to Project Pitch It, we had a really hot thing going. Then from there, we learned how to build the actual concept to something that is a profitable business model.
Next, this social entrepreneur is making a big impact in the developing world. Later, these entrepreneurs are dedicated to cleaning up the world's water supplies.
You have to have passion, you have to have a drive, you have to have a desire to be successful at what you do, and then most importantly, you really have to know what it is that you're doing and who it is you're doing it for.
Hi everyone, my name is Josh and I'm the founder of Blue Mangoes. Blue Mangoes is a student-run social enterprise founded here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We create a market for rural smallholder families in Eastern Africa and Central America by drying their abundant fruits and bringing them back here to the US. We create passive solar fruit dehydrators, which are wooden and brick machines that dry fruit without any electricity needed. This allows us to take the natural abundance of fruit that they have and bring it back to the US as a fair trade, healthy, completely natural snack. I have 2 years experience as a manager at McDonald's, so I have some experience with, food safety certifications, but it's a completely different world once it crosses a border. I have some samples for you guys to try.
Oh, wow.
So Josh, are you providing the product or the equipment that makes the product, or both?
Both. So this is dried mango. It's completely organic. There's no added sugar or anything like that.
And where is it from?
So this is actually donated to us from Outpost Natural Foods.
Okay.
This was fruit that would have gone bad, and we were able to dry it first using passive solar. We also work in Uganda, Kenya, Haiti, and Panama.
Oh, wow. And when you say we, who's all involved in this?
Yeah, so we're a team of university students. There's 7 of us.
And is it just mangoes?
Mangoes, pineapples, guava, plantains, and papaya.
And how far along are you with the amount of units or product that you've sold, or amount of revenue that you have?
So it's been a long road. The first 2.5 years, we focused on community partnerships and the design of the machines themselves.
Okay.
Big challenge is that all of it has to be made out of locally sourced materials. Anything that's not locally sourced or requires electricity to construct is very difficult.
Okay, so you're pre-revenue stage right now?
Yes, we are.
I'm interested in the design of your machinery.
So passive solar works without electricity. Essentially, it's the sun, but there's no photovoltaic panel, which is what captures that energy and turns it into electricity. How this works is that it heats up the air in a tunnel that's right here. And that hot air rises. When hot air rises, it is able to capture more water in it. And the water is pulled out of the chamber, which is that big black box there. That water comes out and the fruit's preserved.
How long does this take, this process?
This takes between 1 to 2 days.
Have you protected the product at all from an IP standpoint?
Instead of going the route of intellectual property, we went with an open source model.
Okay.
The idea of it is to expand the production as much as possible by working with these communities.
Interesting.
And we find more value in having more dehydrators and them being replicated. In fact, we provide a translated construction manual wherever we work.
And I'm sure you have a higher purpose. What's your higher purpose for doing this?
Yeah, so my experience with Engineers Without Borders taught me a lot. I did that through my school and working in Guatemala. So the idea is that this is a decentralized way to democratize how fruits are dried, and that allows people to earn more money.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I love this social entrepreneur.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. What an amazing passion.
And not only amazing passion, really some thoughtful ideas and how they're developing this product, and they're using this whole concept of open sourcing.
Yes.
You hear about IP all the time, but now this is, we're gonna share with others to help create others, to help develop people, educate them, feed them, and allow them to make a little bit of money.
Money at the same time.
Peggy, from your perspective, what do you think he needs or that team needs?
I don't know if there's a way to increase that production. I think he said it was about 2 days.
Yeah.
You know, if
Do
they
you
can
think they
make.
need a little bit of cash?
I think they need money.
I think they need money to develop a faster process. That's what I think, because that's going to allow them to make more money in these villages.
Yeah.
Do you have something that I can't live without? Do you meet a need for me or solve my problem? And so if you stay focused on what it is that customers are interested in, I think you'll always be able to bring a product to the table.
Coming up, these entrepreneurs have a low-cost and efficient way to clean up the world's water supplies.
I think the best thing you can do as an entrepreneur, they act on an idea. And I think that's what a true entrepreneur does. They don't sit and think about it and then years later go, I figured that out a long time ago, and then they never did anything. Well, a real entrepreneur acts.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm Mark Karstad, president of Plasma E.
I'm Paul Gowdy. I'm with Plasma E. I'm the inventor of this.
Plasma E is dedicated to cleaning up the world's water supplies. How are we going to do that? We're mimicking nature. We're using aeration at very low cost and highly efficient to help clean up waterways in lakes, streams, rivers, and ponds. Our device is very lightweight. It's simple to use. You just set it in the water and plug it in. And again, it's mimicking nature. We live near Milwaukee. Milwaukee is near the third largest source of fresh water in the world. It's home to the Global Water Center and the Water Council. Yet even we have problems with water quality. Nature cleans water with the use of oxygen. It does it by rolling in cascades and over open flat surfaces called sheeting. We do both. How we do that is we bring water up to the surface, we sheet it out, and then it cascades out. And again, we're doing that without any chemicals. We're doing it with very low efficiency. Our equipment is functional for golf courses, private piers, wastewater treatment facilities, or industrial settings.
Whenever you have a water source, you'd like to take it from a source that is healthy. That's what we're doing. This is designed to make the water sources healthy. Now that doesn't mean you can take it out of there and drink it. You got to take it out, you got to filter it, you got to disinfect it.
Okay.
That's not what we're doing here.
Okay.
We're just trying to make, actually what we're mimicking is what they do at MMSD to get rid of sewage.
So it's more about cleaning up the environment. Right?
Exactly.
Who is an ideal customer for you?
Well, on a domestic basis, it would be anybody that lives on a river or a lake, that sort of thing. But the larger forms of this, the major customers would be waste treatment plants.
Okay, so you say anyone that lives on a, you're not referring to an end user.
Yeah.
Customer.
If you live on Pewaukee Lake and you've got a Mastercraft boat, and we've done it, you just put it in right next to it and plug it in, because there's a lift right there. It's going to help clean up the water, and it's cleaner for your family.
People have had aerators for years. It's a natural way of cleaning up the environment. The difference is these are inexpensive.
Of course, your plans must be to go on to other parts of the world.
Well, the interesting thing, and that's a good question, is that because of the way the larger device works, it suggests that we could actually develop it into a desalination type of device at very low cost. That excites me. I love cleaning up water, but boy, if I could provide drinking water to the world, I'd love it.
You have a remarkable product.
Yes.
The technology is phenomenal, and it looks like it could be applied to many, many different markets.
Yes.
It does.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Everyone's concerned about what they drink, what their family drinks, what their family's jumping into, what's surrounding them. So I could see the sell being good to somebody who, say, lives on the lake.
Yeah.
It seems
Right.
rational and reasonable, and then you're jumping 100 levels when you're talking about trying to change how a city and waste treatment street thing, then
so those are two different markets, right?
Very different worlds.
And probably different worlds, probably different products, but similar technology. That's the remarkable thing, and they can apply that technology to multiple markets.
Sometimes we could give them some money, give them some financing, we could give them some advice, we could give them some help. Sometimes we have to tell them to go backwards, sometimes we have to slow down. Sometimes their ideas and their potential is so great, we tell them to just go full speed ahead.
Coming up, the moguls break down the pitches. Now the moguls decide which award will best serve each entrepreneur and help them create the next great Wisconsin business. The Project Pitch It Award is $10,000 in cash. The Stritch Pitch Award includes business classes at Cardinal Stritch University, office space, and staff support for 12 months. The Pitch In Award includes the moguls hosting a forum featuring investors and experts in marketing, finance, and networking.
We just listened to some very interesting entrepreneurs, and they all were at different stages of their growth.
Yes.
The first company, Artery Inc., they're probably going to ship over $200,000 this year, and it's a couple of artists who haven't fully capitalized on markets that could be major corporations.
They have an amazing opportunity to really have a presence in so many areas, making the conversation about health issues just so much easier.
What do you think they need from us?
I think they need advice. I think they need contacts. I think they need access to the hospitals, the medical providers. I don't know of any one doctor's office who wouldn't purchase shirts or something to improve their environment. Some would give it to patients, some would give it to their staff, some might give it to others. But again, it's just upbeat, and it's part of the process.
They've been doing it for 5 years.
And I think what David is saying is good, but before they even get to that point, they need a strategy and a plan.
I agree
because
with
the
that.
plan would really say, here's the markets that you need to go to, here are the people you need to talk to and get your product out there.
Peggy, what do you think?
Oh, I think they need the contacts. They're going to take it up a step with that.
And I think they need advice.
I think they need planning and advice, and they might even need a little bit of cash.
Maybe a little both.
Contacts and advice for me.
Blue Mangoes, an open sourced concept using product for impoverished countries, giving back to those countries, creating wealth, creating jobs, and advancing technology. And these are 7 college kids.
I know.
I haven't done that in my lifetime, and I'm a lot older than.
Well, I love the fact that they're creating jobs for people in other countries that couldn't possibly, help feed their families. When I mentioned that maybe they need to shorten their process and produce more, that might help.
That's why I was thinking, I really think they could use a significant cash infusion because they seem to have each country figured out in a different way through different contacts. So they probably know the contacts and processes better than we could or anyone that we could connect them with. So if we could help speed up these 7 college kids' road to success, and I think the best way to do it is by giving them a check.
I agree.
Let's move on to Plasma E. Waste treatment, recreational use, cleaning up water, based in Milwaukee, advanced technology.
I think they need direction, and I'm thinking Cardinal Stritch for that they really need to be a part of that program.
I'm in agreement on that. I think they need some very specific direction, starting and ending with the marketing and the name and who are you going to talk to and why. And
That's a good point.
The sell is different to Ma and Pa on the lake as opposed to...
And they're pre-revenue, and they've been doing it for a while. They probably need some cash too. Very interesting.
Very interesting.
Some tough decisions to make.
Oh yeah.
I agree.
Coming up, the Moguls Award over $30,000 in cash and prizes.
To be an entrepreneur, you have to be innovative. You have to have passion. You have to understand your markets. You also can get stuck at certain points. You need contacts, and you might even need a little bit of strategy. Dr. DNA here always talks about who is the ideal customer? Who is your customer? We have some really tough decisions to make.
By gosh, I'm the one with the money and the Project Pitch It Award. But I want to say something before that. You guys are all reacting on an idea. And that's a real entrepreneur. So keep reacting, okay? So the money goes to Blue Mangoes.
Thank you. Thank you.
A little bit of cash might go a long way, huh?
Definitely. Wow.
Well, I get to award the Stritch Pitch Award. And the Stritch Pitch Award allows for an entrepreneur to have 12 free months of use of Cardinal Stritch University's business office as well as staff support. And what it does is it helps you work on your strategy, your marketing, and really be able to hone in who's your customer and who are you trying to really get this product out to. And that award goes to Mark and Paul.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
I think you'll have a lot of success in who you need to really focus on.
Thanks.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mara and Gloria, you probably figured it out, that Artery Inc. will win the Pitch-In Award. But let me tell you what the Pitch-In Award is all about, because we sincerely believe it's what you need. You're going to meet with several of the moguls. We're going to try and stress contacts for you. Contacts, a business plan, getting you in the right direction, because we think what you're doing is spectacular.
Thank you.
It's special, and it's coming from the heart. You're humanizing the medical field where people are frightened, there's trepidation everywhere, and you're gonna help the patient, you're gonna help the family, you're gonna help the doctors, you're gonna help the nurses and PAs, you're gonna help everybody there, and you're gonna bring a smile to their face. It could go a long way, and the cards will make people smile.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Congratulations to all
Thank
of
you
you.
so much.
Everyone.
If you want to support these entrepreneurs, visit our website to learn more about their products and companies. If you have an idea for the next great Wisconsin business, we want to hear from you. Visit projectpitchit.com.